Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at you. You guys have been asking for some more game commentary, so I thought I would do that tonight with a game that you probably have not heard of. Hopefully you have. It's called Orcs Must Die. And this game borrows from the tower defense genre, which is a genre that I really enjoy, and it borrows from the first-person shooter genre. It's got elements of both types of games with a medieval feel. So you kill a lot of orcs in trying to go down a pathway. So I'm going to basically show you the game here. I'm doing the demo, so I've only got 3 levels here to potentially show you, but I'll show you the 3 levels that I do have and see what you guys think of the game. I think it's a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed the demo. I don't know whether or not you would enjoy it, but I do know that I wanted to give this game a little more exposure than it's been getting because I think it's a lot of fun. So looking forward to buying it on Steam when it comes out later in the week. So here's the guy you play, and his job is to defend this little nether portal right here, and you got to protect it from the orcs getting to it. You can see here there's little blue lines that'll show you the path that the orcs are going to take, and your job is to defend that portal. You got a variety of different ways to do it. If you take a look here, you'll see in my spellbook I've got a nice blade staff, I've got a wind belt, which I've really enjoyed using, I got a spike trap, some tar pits, some arrows, and I'm going to lay down some boom barrels to show you how to do it. So now that you know the path that the orcs are going to take, what you want to do is you want to lay out some traps for them to walk over. I really like these spike traps for early on. They get some early damage in. It takes a little while for them to reset, but they're just overall good little traps. And I like to spread them out a little bit like this. They'll soften up the orcs so that it'll be a little easier for me to shoot. And so we're gonna go with that for now. And I'm ready to let them break down the doors. So we're gonna hide around the corner here and watch them come in. And as you see, they're going to step on the traps, which is going to damage them. But they're tough little sons of guns, so it's going to take a lot more than that to kill them. So we're going to start headshotting them here once the spikes have softened them up. Try to keep a kill streak going, which will allow us to keep our multiplier going, and the multiplier means more money. More money means we can afford more traps, as well as having a score, which will go up on the leaderboards to impress your friends. You can compete with your friends and your Steam friends and things along that lines, if you have friends. Francis doesn't have any friends, but I have lots of friends to compete with. So here we go, wave 2. This wave's got a little bit of difference to it. These orcs are going to start firing back at me. Look at that. So I've got to, again, use this corner to protect myself a little bit. Hide around the corner, let them get softened up, and even kill a few. And then I'll start picking them off as we go. Can't afford to let them get too far. And now, if an orc does make it to your portal, it doesn't instantly cost you the game. There's a set number of lives you can see in the top right corner. A set number of orcs that can make it before you lose the map, but unfortunately, a single orc making it will lower your score. So if you're one of those completionists who want to get the best possible score at all times, you really can't afford it. So I'm going to make it a little more deadly here. These are some of my favorite traps, these little arrow walls. They'll fire arrows across the way, and they'll hit a nice little combo multiplier. They tend to almost instantly kill the orcs, even though they take a little while to revamp, reboot, and be ready to fire again. So we'll pick these guys off one by one. Not a big deal, fairly simple. And whereas I know the gameplay may seem a little repetitious right now, you got to remember that there's a lot of room in my spellbook for a lot of different traps, a lot of different items. There could even be multiple pages. So what the actual game will have when it launches, I'm not really sure, but there's supposed to be 24 levels with multiple playstyle modes, which I'm looking forward to trying. Now I got a little more time here to rebuild my traps. So I'm gonna try varying it up a little bit. We're gonna lay one of these little barrels here, and another little barrel here, and we'll use that. So when the orcs come, we'll be able to do a little extra damage. Hopefully making them explode and hit multiple orcs at once. Then I'm gonna lay down a couple of these tar traps here to make it a little more difficult for them to get through here. Hopefully get gummed up here for that arrow wall. And then I'm not sure if this is the last wave or not, but let's see. Here we go. Now I'll show you something I really like playing with here. Is this little doodad. Allows you to knock people around. Oh, didn't know it would blow up my barrels though. But look at that. Blew up my barrels. They blew up my goddamn barrels. But this wind belt allows you to knock people around. Even you can pick guys up, toss them into traps, toss them into other orcs. You can even toss them into these little acid pits here on the side. Now, as you can see, this is not a passive game. The orcs aren't just running. They will fight you back if they get the opportunity. The orcs that get close enough to you, they will start taking chunks out of you. And, of course, you're penalized with death, but losing out on gold, losing out on money, losing out on your score. As you can see, my crossbow has an accuracy scale there. You can see it's green right now. If I go firing willy-nilly, my accuracy becomes deplorable, making it very, very difficult to pick off an orc. So when it gets frantic like this, when you have a nice, huge final wave coming at you like this, you've got to really be precise. You got to make sure every bullet counts and take care of things. Oh, that's not the final wave. We have one more wave. Let's get some more traps down. Let's get, yeah, some new decorations. Let's make things a little more difficult for these orcs coming in. See how bad we can wreck them. That ought to be a deadly little hallway for you. Come on, ladies. With your orcs and your bows and your crossbows and your orc bows and your cross orcs. Oh, look at that. Let's watch them die. Watch them die. Oh, you think you're out of trouble yet? Huh? Is that it? Is that it? You think you're safe? You're wrong. Get back there. Get back there. Get back into the death. I can't be bothered to kill you personally. Yeah. Just over here hugging this wall, having a snack. Yum. Get up here and survey my death. Yeah, look at that. Chaos. Absolute chaos. Yeah, they're trying to get me. I was afraid an orc got by there. But no, I'm too awesome for orcs to get by. Look at this. I'm like a god here. Yeah, come on. Can't touch me. Da-na-na-na. Do-do. Do-do. Can't touch me. Do-do-do-do. I knock you back. Do-do-do. And then I pick you up. And I take you to the arrow wall. And I get you killed. Because that's just how I party. Woo! I'm gonna get your ass back there. Get your ass back there. I ain't got no time for your orky stuff. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about your problems. We are the 99%. We don't care about your problems. Alright. They convinced me. I'll pull out my crossbow. Not this guy, though. You. Yeah, get in the acid. Get in the acid. And, yeah, that's pretty much Orcs Must Die. 45 million levels, 24 levels of this. Some 100 million billion traps. And tens of thousands of orcs to kill. So I'm looking forward to buying it on Steam. I hope you guys check it out. It's like $15. Not a lot of money. I think you're going to like it. And I think I'm going to like it at least. So if you've never played a tower defense game, this is the one to try. Trust me. You'll like it. I like it.